story of Slippery Rock. The class is going to end in about 5 minutes, so you can start putting your stuff away. You should grab the piece of scrap paper that I passed out to you. We're going to talk about the story that we read today, and then I'm going to ask you a few questions, so you're going to turn in an exit slip before you leave. So, first, as a group discussion, I'm going to write the answers up on the board here for you. What was the most interesting thing that you found out about the story? Anybody want to go? What was the most interesting thing you found about the story?
Yeah. That Slippery Rock was legitimately named after Slippery Rocks.
So, Slippery Rock
Interesting.
named after rocks.
Yeah.
Alright. Anybody else find anything interesting?
That like big D1 schools were talking about Little Slippery Rock.
Okay. D1 talk about. Alright. Move on to another topic here. Does anybody know the story behind any other town names? We talked about the story behind Slippery Rock's town name. Does anybody here know?
Pittsburgh
Pittsburgh?
was named after William Pitt, who was the Secretary of State in England at the time.
Pittsburgh. William Pitt. Alright, any other town names? And does anybody know their hometown?
In Butler, it's General George Butler, I believe.
General George Butler?
Yes. I hope that's right. But I know it's a general.
Well, my hometown is Moon, and it's named after a crescent shape in the river that they got after the crescent moon. So Moon Township is named after the shape of a river. You know one? What do you know?
Okay, I used to live in Bexar County in Texas, but Bear is spelled B-E-X-A-R because the
X.
X-A-R.
A-R.
And
Okay.
that's because the guy who it was named after didn't know how to write, and so his mark was an X, and they would write his name around it.
That's a pretty cool story.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's move on from here then. Alright. How could you find out the name or the history of a name behind a town? What's something you could do? Where could we find this information at? Gary?
Well, resources, like your town's resources, like historical society.
Alright, town's resources. Anyone have any other ideas? And then we'll do the exit slip.
City building, we have town resources.
We'll say city building. What about talking to grandparents? They might know from stories that have been passed down. You might get some crazy stories. Alright. Alright, for an exit slip on the scrap piece of paper that you've got, you can answer these 4 questions, and before you leave, turn them in to me. This is going to be worth about 3 points, 4 points, and whenever you're done, you'll be able to leave. Whenever you've answered the questions, just set them up on the front table here, and the bell should remain there. See you guys tomorrow.